Hey everybody, welcome back to Author Master's Omnipresence. We're going to be talking today about a content plan and being clear about what the content plan means for omnipresence and how to create a content plan with omnipresence in mind. So the first thing is, once we have a look at this part here, you'll see over here, in previous videos, go back, watch the videos if you haven't seen them. You've got your blogs, your podcasts, you build that into the practice site, you've got your speaking engagements. But all of that comes from the foundation of having a really clear and distinctive content plan. And we speak about those in terms of pillar posts, support posts, and interest videos. And I'm going to talk about that in depth in this particular video and then branch out in other videos as to what that really means and how that plays out. First, what I would like to do is really just acknowledge Dr. Nick Silveri from Leverage Media. He's been a great mentor to me, an incredible thought leader in chiropractic that really built this idea about the content plan that has been so foundational on my omnipresent philosophy. So, Dr. Nick, you're a rock star, thank you. And anyone interested in building their presence also is a great person to reach out to. Now, the first thing I want to say is, with a content plan, you can do it for any area of chiropractic, any niche or interest area you have. So now, bear with me for a moment. I'm only going to work through one of these, but as you can see here, you can do it for anything. So I'm going to really quickly just highlight in here we've got, so this is a neuroscience content plan. I happen to have a brain-based chiropractic practice, a focus on chiropractic from a neuroscience basis. So in here is, you start with a theme. Okay, so here is moving chiropractic patients and the community from a symptom-based mindset to chiropractic as a nervous system approach and peak performance approach to health, i.e. moving them from pain to brain. So that's the theme of my education. That's what I deliver interwoven throughout all of the information that I share within my content. The pillar posts are, what are the four main messages that, if that were my theme, what would be the four main messages that I want to deliver? And by the way, I have an entire workshop on content plan production that goes through this entire framework that is available. Just reach out, I'll make sure that there's a link to that, or you have the link to that, or maybe I'll just put it on the Author Mastery page at some point. Let me know if you're interested and I'll make sure you've got access to it. But I'm going to summarize here what all of that addresses. And the pillar posts, what are the four main messages? If I want to move people from pain to brain, what are my four main messages? Well, first, chiropractic is a science, art, philosophy of all things natural. And there are misperceptions or a lack of understanding about chiropractic, and I want to abolish those myths. The second is that the brain is the master system and the focus of a chiropractic care. The link between the spine and the nervous system is an imperative aspect of that. Then there is the third point I want to talk about, which is shifting paradigms, moving people from pain to brain. When you take care of the nervous system, pain takes care of itself. And then finally, there are clinical implications of chiropractic neuroscience, and that's how it changes the body. So I'm going to talk on all four of those points. And then I'm going to say, well, what are the four major points of that point? So then here I'm going to say, well, if chiropractic is a science, art, and a philosophy, I want to talk about the history of chiropractic and how it's steeped in the nervous system. I want to talk about how you cannot separate the science, art, and philosophy from within the chiropractic paradigm. And I want to also talk about chiropractic research from a neuroscience basis and how it's at the forefront of wellness care. And then through, though people see chiropractic as something to do with pain, it's not really that. And then I go down to this point and I address four key points. Then I come to this and I address four key points. So basically, I've literally written for myself here a process of education about what I would deliver as a workshop. So I could literally put together a workshop saying, chiropractic to transform your health and life of your nervous system. Here's my model of communication. And then, by the way, what I do is I take those 4 points and I break them into 3 individual and distinct videos. And so you can see it's big chunk, huge chunk theme, 4 chunks. Those 4 chunks broken into 4 additional chunks, broken into 3 smaller points. So I'm talking in depth about something. So you can already do this with everything you know. You could simply say, and you think about something you might say in an initial consultation, chiropractic is about restoring the spine and nervous system. Remove interference in the spine and nervous system, you allow the body's innate intelligence to express itself and create health. Simple statement, profound in its simplicity, but you could talk on that for hours. Well, okay, the chiropractors are involved in the spine and nervous system. Let's talk about the curves of the spine. Let's talk about the central nervous system being the master system of the body. Let's talk about sympathetic, parasympathetic. So you can see you can break it down into points. Spine and nervous system, innate intelligence. Then you've got points on that. Well, what is innate intelligence? What does it mean to have inborn wisdom? The body self-heals, self-organizes, self-regulates. And again, you can express and explore that in more depth. That is the principle of having a content plan and how you then break it into those processes. But again, I have one for the arthritis solution. There is an arthritis solution for patients and people from the community to prevent, manage and alleviate the pain of arthritis naturally. My key message is, what is arthritis? How do I know if I've got arthritis? Then I break that into 4 points. Well, here are the signs and symptoms of arthritis. Here are the different types of arthritis. Here are the causes of arthritis. And here are the arthritis myths. Pillar 2, is there really an arthritis solution? Well, yes, the body can heal. Again, I'm not going to go through all of this, but what I want you to highlight is it doesn't matter what your area of expertise. The thing here in the family wellness content plan is every family, husband and wife and child needs to be adjusted for optimum health. Pillar 1, pediatrics, baby, toddler, child. Preconception, conception, pregnancy and birth. Mother's health. Family health, including husband and building family culture of resilience. All the points, all the videos. Now, a lot to cover there. Why did I do that? Why did I cover content plan here before I move on? Firstly, the content plan can be the framework for which you deliver your presentation, your workshop, the information you share in your in-house practice, in your seminar, or online. That means beautifully, and let me grab this again, you've now got a content plan, your pillar post, your supportive posts, your interest videos that can become your seminar or workshop that then get produced as blogs or podcasts. And in a moment, we're going to talk more about how that may be distributed into Facebook or YouTube. We'll do that on the next video. But this content plan is a formula for communication of the education that you want to deliver. It is the principle of omnipresence because it is going to be everywhere. You are going to deliver this content on every platform. But we start, as I said, with a theme, and then the pillar posts are around about 1,000 to 1,500 words. You can make it longer. That is the key message of those quartered points of your theme delivered. And then the support posts are 400 words, just bite-sized chunks that are easy to digest and even deliver. And then finally, your supportive videos are just a conversational look at the broken down principles of that. So you have this opportunity to share a message, but it starts with getting clear upon what is the theme that you want to communicate on, and then what are the messages inherent within that theme that can then be distributed into smaller chunks across multiple platforms. So now that we've covered content plan, I want you to digest that and assimilate that before we jump onto the next video and really understand how this is going to play out in your omnipresent expression of your incredible chiropractic communication. So stay with us for the next video. I look forward to seeing you there.